We're doing this for you and our lovely saga. You take care of things on this side.
The fact that they can freely go between
I
the
just
real world and the dark place
like a horror movie I've been forced to watch.
is insane.
Dark presence held all the cards now.
Because they were doing a gig in the dark place on Mr. Dawes' talk show, and it was the same people. It was the same band doing it.
You need to come to me.
I'm done trying to move with this leg. Welcome back, Wake. You are Wake now, right? With the shadow out of you? Some good news, at least. Bad news is, I haven't seen a situation this fucked since the AWE in Eagle River. The shadow's now in Alex, and Anderson is gone. We need to figure out how to salvage this.
I'll do anything it takes to fix this, Agent Estevez. I'm the reason this is all happening.
It's never that simple. But I should have put you in a box and shipped you off to a containment facility the second I laid eyes on you. The only question now...
I think that wouldn't have solved anything. That'd probably just move the fuck up into the FBC headquarters, right, in the oldest house.
Encouraging answer, but we'll make it work.
I don't know if it'd be more contained there or less.
Scratch. The dark presence inside Casey. It threw Saga into the lake. If she ends up in the dark place, she could be there forever. It took me 13 years to get out. Zane never did.
Tor and Odin went in after her, right? Maybe they'll get her out. With the power of rock and roll.
I saw them when I was trapped there. They performed in my musical.
I'm immediately less optimistic about this.
Oh yeah, they absolutely are. I think there's one member in the band that's not in the game.
An entity break a bureau containment unit like that.
Well, the other two are.
And now the dark presence is occupying Agent Casey?
Thor and Odin.
When did it...
I think the third one is Boulder, isn't he?
Must have been preparing for this.
And now he has the clicker. Scratch will go to Bright Falls and use the clicker to bring about the horrific ending he wrote for Return. But I can still fix this.
How?
Scratch must have the manuscript. If I can read the ending, I can rewrite it. I need to go after him.
Well, you won't get very far without these. This plan is a real Hail Mary, Wake. I wish I could help, but this is all on you. I got you every kind of weapon we have available.
Well, that's good news. I hope there's ammunition for them.
I needed a car. The FBI vehicle would be at the parking lot.
Not too wishful thinking. I've got 2 shots in this thing. I think it's a second guitarist. So I could be wrong. Come on, there's gotta be more ammunition I can take around here, right? And I think that'd be too optimistic of me to think that would give me bullets for these guns. I can't believe Estevez is so stingy. I can have some of Saga's leftovers though. Full health, that's good to know. Alright, okay. We should be good. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Need to get back up. I'm pretty sure I can't go that way. Yeah. Well, hang on, can I open this? Because they were in the first game as well. I believe they also did some music for other Remedy games as well. I don't think they're the same band that were in Control. I think a different band might have done the song in Control. But they are a real life band called Poets of the Fall. Is it the same band? The one that did the Ashtray Maze? Take Control. Oh, okay. For some reason I thought it was a different band, but yeah, they were great. The Ashtray Maze is one of the best moments as well. I think Control is probably my favorite game overall that Remedy have done. I think there's no more ammunition. I was looking around to see if there's any bullets left behind by some of the Taken I killed, but I think those are all gone. Alright, let's go.
I was awake again, clear-headed for the first time in what felt like a lifetime. I was back.
I do believe if you buy Alan Wake 2's physical version, you get a code for a digital copy of the remaster of the first game. I think they delisted the first game to have the remastered version on there instead. And I think you should get a code for the remastered version if you buy the second game. If you buy the physical copy of it, that is. I think they do bundle it together as well online.
All around you.
Oh, I hear him. I hear him. Oh, I saw you. I saw you. All right. All right. The Taken in the real world are different to the shadows in Alan's story chapters. The shadows are a lot less aggressive. And there's a lot more variety when it comes to Taken. I don't think people realize there were two sets of enemies we were fighting the whole time. The shadows and the Taken are two completely different things. Although functionally they're basically the same. I think they delisted it before they announced the remaster. So I think that's why people thought there would be a remaster, because it was delisted. Oh, fuck it, I can take you. No, I can't. My flashlight's not working. Alright, fuck it, I'm gonna have to run. All the ammo's not there anymore because I've taken it out of Saga. Is this a dead end? It is. I can't focus the torch because I've got no batteries apparently. Fortunately. And I didn't want to waste my flare gun on regular enemies there, but I might have to get past them. Got grenades. Use those. If I need to.
Around. Drink water from the lake.
I'm gonna run past them, I think.
Prowling the woods.
I just get the urge to just fight everything along the way because that's what I do. I kill everything I can. But I do not have the resources to do so, so I think I should do the smart thing and just not. That's Witchfinder Station. I don't need to go that way. I need to go the other way, I think.
Cauldron Lake General Store. The espresso.
Dude, I saw you spawn in. That's cheating. Oh! What was the licensing issue? Was it to do with the music in the game, or was it to do with something else they had licensed? Inventory 4, that's a problem. gonna have to get rid of a health pack. Hang on, do you know, can I just use a health pack? No, I'm at full health, that's a problem. Music license, yeah. This is why I try to get like physical copies of games when I can, because like one of my favorite games is Burnout Paradise. I'm constantly worrying that game's gonna get delisted and I'll lose every digital copy of it I have because of its licensed soundtrack.
In the dark place, the dark presence went into me. When I was pulled back here, crossing over weakened it, made it dormant. I couldn't remember what had happened, but I could feel it, getting stronger, waking up. I thought it was hunting me, closing in. It was inside me the whole time, and then it took over. Turned me into Scratch. I was awake again, clear-headed for the first time in what felt like a lifetime. I was back exactly where I left. A dark forest outside Bright Falls.
I've got a vinyl copy of the soundtrack for Driver San Francisco, and I got it for free from going to a convention, and they're just handing out vinyl copies of the soundtrack to Driver San Francisco. Because it was at a convention, a gaming convention. I think it was like EGX, and it was when it was the year Driver San Francisco. I think the year after it came out, it was like a Game of the Year edition or something. And they were just promoting it by giving out free vinyl copies of the soundtrack, which is insane to think about, because you can't get free shit like that these days, just for going to an event.
See this through to the end.
Yeah, I heard about that. I've been meaning to play Spec Ops: The Line, and I never managed to pick it up before it got delisted. I believe it should be on websites like myabandonware.com, because it essentially is just abandonware at this point.
Everything. I'd used Alex Casey in my writing for years. The real Casey had been drawn here because of that. Now he was a victim too. Saga, Casey, Alice, all this horror originates from me. It's my fault. Scratch had to be stopped.
Oh, the subtitles are out of sync.
Been driving on it forever. If Scratch had brought the dark place here, this would take me back inside. In 2010, I had dived in, a leap of faith for Alice, with no idea that the cost would be a nightmare worse than death. It had taken me 13.
I think licensing is such a stupid thing.
Now Alice was dead. Because of me.
It's like rules and regulations that they made up themselves, and then they follow it so strictly they end up impeding themselves as well, to the point where they're costing themselves by following these rules that they made up. Like, I want to buy copies of the audiobook for the Kyoshi books or Avatar, right? But they don't have a license to sell them in the UK, only the US. So I want to give them money for something, but I can't, because they won't let me, so I have to pirate it if I want to listen to it.
That didn't make me any less terrified.
Like, they put up so many barriers for me to access something that piracy is, like, I can't even import it because it'd be so expensive to do so because of things like, you know, importing fees and stuff. That, again, something that the industry itself made up.
I needed to get a copy of Return. I needed to read the ending to have a shot at changing it.
Yeah, they could just sell those games themselves, but they won't. Nintendo, I think, is probably the worst for it.
I was inside Scratch's ending. A perverse version of reality. The townspeople.
At least when it came to Sega, they straight up hired the people that made fan games. Like Sonic Mania is a 2D Sonic game that was made by people that Sega hired that, you know, modded Sonic games and made fan games.
Spellbinding tour de force.
$10 for a book? That's actually quite cheap. For a best-selling author as well. No wonder it's sold out. That's a really good price.
The novel begins as a murder mystery, but pulls the rug out from under and turns into an all-out supernatural horror.
The tragedy of Saga losing her family is a blatant commentary on a woman's struggle to balance her personal and professional lives.
I like how meta this is.
The old gods of Asgard are back. Wake clearly knows what his fans want to see.
To get a copy of Return from someone. Come on, do none of you want me to sign your copy of the book? And if I saw Stephen King just walking around like this, I'd get him to sign my phone or something, anything. Grab a selfie with him even. This guy's a member of the FPC.
I could see the round windows of the writer's room in the photo. That's where I had to go. To rewrite the ending of Return.
It's a sick, sick story, and I love it. To die for.
Shit.
Uh-oh.
I could get out through the back.
Oh fuck. I remember this. Okay. Everyone's gonna try and kill me. I need to run from them, and there's a very specific route you need to take. I remember getting it wrong multiple times, so you're gonna see me get stabbed quite a few times here today. I might get shipped by a good dozen people, perhaps.
I could get out through the back. I had the book now. I could write my ending to Return. I had to get to the writer's room to stop this horror story. This was an obsessive, egocentric nightmare, all revolving around a vain monster of a writer and his final divine work of art, the novel Return come true. It wouldn't stop here. It would keep spreading.
Oh man, they gave me some guns and immediately took them all away.
Right into conclusion was Scratch's.
I should have used them when I had the chance. I was too busy trying to save my ammunition
My psyche
that I didn't use them in the moment they wanted me to use it for.
crashing down around him.
But one of the best things about, well, if you want to metagame a little bit, in a horror game, if you don't have any weapons, it means you're basically going to be safe. No one's going to jump out and attack you, except for like a scripted moment here or there. Means I'm not in any real danger right now. Okay.
Alice? What was that? Alice was dead. Was this a trap? Or was Scratch torturing me?
Keep a long way around, aren't I? Ah, shit. He's doing so much cardio today.
Got the fuck up! Everyone loves us. Fuck off! Got the fuck up!
Get your butt in here, Alan. It's safe here.
MVP Rose, hell yeah.
We're safe in the light, Alan. For now. But he's very pushy.
Rose, right? From the diner. How are you here?
I'm here to save you, silly. I got your instructions. I found every hidden message you left for me. In the radio, in the wind, in the forums on my Alan Wake fan site.
What? No, Rose, I haven't been leaving you any messages.
Oh, I get it. Yes, Alan, only a crazy person would think you've been leaving them secret messages. Wink. But now you need to get your butt upstairs, Alan. This shit won't right itself, no matter what William Shakespeare said.
Right. Thank you, Rose. I'll do what I can.
She genuinely is really the MVP.
Upstairs. The writer's room must be in the attic. That's where the windows were.
We'll loop around and come together, Tom. I have put everything ready for the visitors. I'll come to wash the floor of your room next. All you need is water and Vileda. Water is the oldest bulb. Water finds its way. What water brings, it
So RT is actually the name of a Finnish sea god.
clean or dirty. It can keep life or drown it.
Ahti. I didn't expect to see you here, but it
Which
makes
is probably what he's currently referencing right now.
Can you help me
In regards to his little monologue about water there.
one last time?
He's the Finnish god of the sea.
There's a devil in the fish trap. Don't be spooked by it so that shit won't start beating your underpants. Okay. I'll get the door open for you, Tom. There you go. The matter is a stake. Now comes the end of the rhyme.
Thank you, Ahti. I was here. I needed to write the ending. I only had one chance to get this right. Return's ending was an eternal deerfest that would keep spreading. Given time, Scratch would plunge the world.
Yeah, it's the Janitor of Control. He's in this as well.
To stop that from happening. I had to write one more
He's
chapter.
such a good character. 22 on the plotboard.
Ending that took everything already in return and extended it into a conclusion that would save us. Only the perfect ending would work. A perfect ending that would save us all. I was the only one who could write it. Everything depended on this. On me. Any second now, Scratch would burst through that door to stop me. Every plot thread dangled in my brain. It suddenly felt impossible. Something stirred in the room, coming to me. An idea.
Oh, we got an echo. Gotta line it up right. I think it's over here. There we go.
The ending has to fit the genre if it's going to work. In a horror story, there's only victims and monsters. If there is a hero, they will ultimately pay a heavy price.
I won't let the horror story take Logan and Casey. They were dragged into this. They need to survive. Non-negotiable.
Not just them. We need to try to save everyone.
The ending will have to be dark no matter what. The more people we save, the greater the cost. And the hero must pay the price.
The scales always need to balance.
Here we go.
Something felt different. I'd never seen myself in a vision before, but it fit. Saga and I were both at the center of this story. She was now my co-author. This was the beginning of the end. We were characters in a horror story, charging blindly towards the finale. We still didn't have everything we needed. This would not work without the clicker.
I think the next one is going to be Saga's final chapter. I don't think she has any boss fights in this one either, which is a relief.
No!
What's going on? Am I in the field office? No. It's the mine place. My work. It's all gone.
Someone's robbed my brain.
Nothing's working. I can't think straight. I can't sense anyone. I can't leave. Why can't I leave? Where is everything? The Dark Presence took over Casey. Stole the clicker from me. The last thing I remember is him throwing me into Cauldron Lake.
I'm in the dark place. I'm lost. I don't know how to get out. I don't know what to do.
That wasn't me. Was it? What? Failed who? What's happening to the case board?
I'll profile myself now, okay.
The board says I failed them. Who's them?
I let everyone down. Logan, Casey, myself. This is my fault. My daughter is dead. My partner was taken over by a monster. I'm trapped in the dark place. Powerless.
I'm not powerless. What is happening here? This isn't me. Logan.
I neglected my family for my job. I was too thrilled by the cases, the mysteries. I liked how dangerous the work was. And now that danger has destroyed my family.
It killed my daughter. No. Casey. Casey depended on me, and I let him down. I wasn't watching his back. I got wrapped up chasing the wrong lead. He needed
I can't believe this. The final boss of the game is self-doubt.
He needed
This is too real. Right, here we go. What have we got here?
Scratch took Casey, and it's my fucking fault. I am a terrible mother.
You basically gotta...
I let my daughter die.
You gotta doubt yourself for us here.
Failure. This is what I deserve. The story.
You gotta process all this self-doubt.
Another white asshole deciding what I get to do, how I get to do it. He took my daughter from me. I'll never be free of this story from him. He used her. She's not dead. God damn it.
Like, if you keep putting it down, I'll just keep giving you more. Quite done.
Scratch.
Haven't,
He's
okay.
using Casey now. Like he used Wake. Something's very fucking wrong here.
Gonna keep telling me to do this one, okay. The picture's slowly fading every single time you do it.
No! I'm done with this. It just keeps coming back.
Done that. What other cases have I got? Nothing else. Okay.
Night Springs. Logan and David love that show. Their weekly ritual.
Need to gather some evidence.
This case. This room. Is any of it even real? Casey was hurt. I should have been watching his back.
Also thoughts.
Scratch was Wake. How could I miss that? Casey was being corrupted and I did nothing. Why do you hate me? I never should have trusted these.
I think I've got all the evidence I need from here. That's Terrible Detective. Oh. Yeah, I got to list off all of my mistakes. I gotta categorize them as well.
It feels like I'm trapped in a nightmare. Stuck in an echo chamber with all my fears, my doubts, my insecurities.
I can't believe they made being insecure into a gameplay feature. I've lost my mind. That is Terrible Mom. There we go.
There's no way out.
I think there's more evidence I've missed on the stuff here. There's more being added, that's why.
Time away from Logan.
I've had it with you cultist maniacs.
I never should have left Casey at the hotel by himself. Logan. The horror story used her. The cult was just the beginning of the spiral.
Another door here. Can I not use this one?
was so obvious the Koskela brothers were behind the cult.
Got a whole new set of mistakes I need to list off.
I hate this, but it's all true. I had tried to silence these thoughts. Focus on the case. But I can't escape them anymore. I'm drowning. I need a way out before I'm dragged under.
Partner. Was alone. That's terrible mom. There we go.
No. There has to be a way out. I need a way out. Oh God. None of this is real. I've lost it. I'm not even here. The mind place isn't real. A case about supernatural darkness. I'm having a full-on psychotic break. I dragged Logan away to a tin can in Watery. She's dead because of me. There has to be a way out. I need a way out. It's over. There's no point trying. Everything is lost. There's no way out. No way to fix this. There's no way out. I'm stuck here forever. Just me and my past. My guilt. My mistakes. I'm not getting anywhere. I'm stuck. But this is my mind place. My mind. Everything I need is here. It has to be.
Right, I think there's going to be more evidence I can pick up now. Oh, there we go. It's dark now.
No.
Do I have a flashlight?
No. I'm not giving up. Focus, Saga. The answers I need are here somewhere. I just have to look.
There we go. Okay. Like that.
Scratch was too much for us. I should have made KC stay behind.
What we got here?
No. I'm not reading anymore.
Hey Mom, I made you a charm bracelet for good luck. I made a matching one for me, so bring me back something cool from Washington.
My badge. Never should have taken this case. Hey. Just calling to say thanks for your note. Oh, sometimes I just get in my head too much. So, thanks for pulling me out. You're really the best, Mom. Really. Okay. Talk soon.
More here I might think. Go back. Oh, there we go. There's one there. There's a few here actually.
I saw this online and it made me think of you. Okay, what are you doing? Don't make a big deal out of it, Mom. No hugs, no hugs.
Really, Anderson?
Oh man, that's bad luck.
You loosened the top while I was getting the napkins? Didn't you?
That throws him over his shoulder to counter, I think.
It's in my shoes. Stop laughing.
Can't ruin someone's food like that. That's a horrible prank. I would never. I mean, I have done that before, actually.
Anderson, a knife in the arm is just part of the job. If you're gonna keep fussing, you can get the hell out. But leave the whiskey.
Thank you. While our agency must continue to improve, the work we do here, protecting communities, pursuing the truth, it's the most important work there is.
I don't think the FBI do that in real life. I think that's what part of the fiction here is, right? I think the FBI do the opposite of that. Right, here we go. Great detective, hell yeah.
Let this place make me question myself. I know what I'm doing. No idea what I'm doing. Our job is dangerous. Casey himself told me that. It's no one's fault. It is my... It's not too late. I can still save them. No matter what I do, someone will get hurt. I don't know what to do. I'm afraid. I'm my own worst enemy.
Fine, I'll beat myself if I have to.
From leaving.
Because all I do is win. Mug that goes in being a decent mom, there we go.
I'm not a perfect mom, but I'm doing my best. Logan was just being nice when she gave me that mug. I never deserved her. No, this is all real.
Matching charm bracelet, that goes to there.
It's okay to be afraid. But I can't let this end here. I can't! I just want it to stop! Giving up won't make this stop. Logan needs me. Casey needs me.
I've got one more. Oh, that was the last one, in which case...
I've made mistakes. I'll make more. But I can do better.
I'm gonna make like a tree and finally leave this place.
This room. I'm afraid it will hurt. But nothing will hurt more than not trying to save them. It will hurt. But I will fight. The dark place.
How do I leave? I just open the door and go out, right?
The only way to leave is facing it head on. Wake called it a nightmare. I need to dive into that nightmare and find a way back home.
Oh, I can't get any weapon upgrades yet. That's such a good shot as well.
Saga, wake up.
Oh yeah, I'll go made it. Where she made it to, on the other hand, is a completely different question, though.
The payphone was ringing. Somehow I knew the call was for me.
All too familiar. Shots, that should be enough to take out maybe 2 enemies. Hopefully there won't be more than 2 here, right?
You need to go to the statue of Parliament Tower Plaza. To make your ending come true, you will need what's inside the shoebox there.
The ending? A shoebox? Who is this?
You from the future. don't have a map for this place as Saga, do I? Which way Parliament Tower even was. I've not been to this place in too long. I could have sworn it was meant to be here, right? The middle of the square, but apparently not.
Agent Anderson. Is that really you? Sorry, this place likes to play tricks.
Sheriff Breaker? What happened to you? How did you end up in the dark place?
I was brought here. Snatched away from the morgue by a man named Orland Dorr. Been trying to piece it together for... Well, it feels like a long time now.
Who is this Dorr person?
He's here. Somewhere. I've been seeing his face in my dreams for years. This whole thing is insane. But he is much more than he seems. He's connected to all of this.
I need to get to Parliament Tower Plaza. Do you have any idea where it is?
This place, it's like trying to find your way around in a dream. I've been trying to map it, but it keeps looping, shifting. Like there were many versions stacked on top of each other. There is a page. Describes Dorr finding his way through this place. I tried to follow the steps, but no luck.
Fortunately, it's a bumblebee, which counts as a mammal, I guess.
In fact, it's the page I tried.
No, bumblebee bat. That okay, yeah, that is an animal. I thought. Hang on, is it counting an insect? But no.
Dorr brought me here to keep you from reading it. Here. I'm gonna keep looking for Dorr. The closer I get, the closer I feel to waking up. I need to find the man behind the curtain.
Orland Dorr walked across the rain-slicked tiles of Caldera Street Plaza. He stopped at the door to the construction yard. A poster for his talk show hung there. He stepped through, willing it to take him to Parliament Tower Plaza.
I know what I need to do. The door to Parliament Tower Plaza was at the construction yard.
Right, construction yard, let's go. $2 though, that thing must be tiny. I guess that's where it got its name from, right? Bumblebee bat. Oh, are we here? Yeah, we are, okay. Dark place, be confusing like that. Hang on, there's more stuff in here. Giving me stuff for free, I'm not going to question, I'm just going to take as much as I can.
I made it. I need to get up to the street and find that statue.
Cool. Got on everything, I think. Hang on, anything in here? Oh, okay. We should be fully locked and loaded. I only have a pistol on me, which is, going to be interesting.
Enough already. There's the shoebox.
So, what have we got here? We've got
Clicker.
the clicker and a bullet of light.
Shining with light. How did the clicker get here from Washington?
Oh, fuck. I need to escape, I'm guessing. Not this way, is it? Nope, can't go in there. Hold on a second, let me heal. Then I'll start killing the rest of you. If I was trapped in a dark dimension, right, and I wanted to escape, where would I go? Yeah, I'm playing this on hard mode, so they take an entire clip to go down. Even if I shoot them in the head, they take about a good 5 or 6 shots. Which is, not great when you only have a few to go with, right? Like, I think I've got, at the moment, 18 bullets. And it's like 12 magazine, and, how many have I got left? Yeah, I've got 18 and then 17 in the, mobile. Oh yeah, I am spoiled. I mean, I wouldn't have to use any of it if they stopped hurting me, right? If they just left me alone, we'd be all good. Like, why can't we all just be friends? Oh, it's not that way. I get turned around if I go in the wrong direction. Dude, leave me alone. I don't like being generous with my bullets either. I'd rather keep them all in my gun. I can't go that way. Let me try going back into the plaza. I might have missed something somewhere. It is, right? Oh, I hear it. I hear it. There we go.
Yes?
Hello. You don't know me, but you need to listen.
Hold on. How did you know the clicker would be there?
This is important. Alan's lost. He doesn't have the ending. He needs your help to finish the story.
How am I supposed to help him from here? Okay. I'm in the dark place. Wake is in Washington. I could talk to him in overlaps before.
Oh, we need to find one.
He's more powerful than I ever knew. I can try to contact him.
Wait, do I just contact him from my mind place? Is that where it is? Hang on. Profiling. I can. Okay. First things first. Have I done everything? Yeah, I've done everything else. Let's chat with Mr. Wake. What's he up to?
Alan. We need to talk about the ending.
I'm Freddy Kruegering him right now.
What is this?
My mind place. I've reached out to you like this before. But I understand more about it now.
You see visions too. I used to think they were ideas, inspiration, but they're real. Just like this now. I try to use them to make the story come true.
So this is coming from both of us. Maybe that's how we could communicate in the overlaps. We could use this to stop Scratch.
First, I need the ending.
Dude's got writer's block. That's the real final boss here.
So there's a problem with the ending?
I don't have the ending. It has to be perfect, but I don't have time to figure it out. I don't know what to do. Fuck. I'm so sorry. This whole thing is a fucking mess.
I agree. But we can still figure this out. And what exactly does...
It's a shame you can't just say, and they all lived happily ever after.
Need to come from the story's pre-existing parts. To make matters worse, this is a horror story.
That's one of the reasons why I like Remedy Entertainment, because they are really creative when it comes to their games, to the point where, like, no other studio does wild stuff like this. It's one of the most unique things you can get.
The ending has to fit the genre if it's going to work. In a horror story, there are only victims...
I think the first game hasn't aged very well, though. It's like a decade old, but, like, I think it does feel dated to play as well.
If there is a...
The story is still great, though.
They will ultimately pay a heavy price.
I wasn't a fan of the ending of the first game, but I forgive it now because the second game exists.
I can't let the horror story take Logan and Casey.
And it has a good ending.
They need to survive. Non-negotiable.
Not just them. We need to try to save everyone. I have an idea how to help Casey. He's a real person who I twisted into a character. He isn't my creation, so he isn't a suitable host for the Dark Presence. I can write that into the ending to drive that fucking thing out of him.
So the ending has to be earned. Set up by the story. You can't build a case without supporting evidence.
Can't have any plot holes either.
Well, if the ending has to fit the story, this is how I see it. Return is a story about a story that comes true. And I'm a character in this story.
Not just a character. The hero.
Okay, a hero. In any case, I've been through hell to be here. And this is my life. It feels earned to me that I rise above the story and be there to create the ending.
Yes. That's what we're doing. Here, now. We're figuring out the ending I need to write.
This isn't Scratch's ending. But this isn't your ending either. This is our ending. You aren't the only one deciding these things anymore.
You're right. I can't do this alone. Every time
I hope he gets credited as the co-author for this.
You beat this thing back in 2010, Alan.
I'm basically his ghostwriter at this point, right?
You're a hero too. We're in this together.
Then let's bring it home.
I genuinely think Saga did most of the work here while Alan was trapped in the dark place.
No matter what. The more people we save, the greater the cost. And the hero must pay the price.
One of the heroes. The scales always need to balance. Fuck it. Let's go with this.
Are you sure?
There's no time for anything better. Scratch could be here any second.
Then that's our ending. I have the clicker. I'll find a way to get it to you.
And I'll get the page.
The way it's distorting her face when they talk makes it look like she's about to sneeze.
The other side.
Hang on. You need to have a conversation with Mr. Door before we do that, though.
This is the first time I've seen a page about Warland Door. Who is he?
A door that stands between two rooms is in both. A door that can lead anywhere is everywhere.
So, this actor, his name is David Harewood. He's actually from my hometown. He's a local to me.
Powers mixed up in this. It's hard to know who's playing who. Opening too many.
But he's been in a lot of really good stuff. He's a pretty good actor.
This isn't important right now. I can look into it later. The page describes him moving through the door. How can I do that?
The dark place has many faces and many names. It is a mirror, reflecting all possible realities. The family of doors have the power to shift between these realities, here and elsewhere.
If I can find a way to navigate through this nightmare, maybe I can...
I think that's a hint towards who her parents were, well, who her dad was, because he is her dad, and there have been hints about it throughout the whole game. I think the most explicit one was when you speak to Thor and Odin, and they say, you know, some doors are better left closed. Oh, hang on. It goes there. We gotta work through this board now.
Amplifies any changes to reality.
That presence feeds on an artist. Okay, that goes there. Or later. I mean, this is the end of the game. I'm not sure when I'll be needing that then. Ported story. Oh, okay. Dude, this game is very close to being like a movie. It's one of my absolute favorites. They put a lot of hard work and effort into this. Oh, hang on, that goes there. Right, we need to enter the fountain.
My steps back to Caldera Street Plaza. I arrived in the dark place through the fountain. Maybe I can...
Oh, okay. That's a good shout. Let's do that. So I need to go back through the subway station, I think. You guys leave me alone. Thank you. I mean, they're trying to kill me. I'm just gonna not acknowledge them.
Caldera Plaza is back through the subway. I have to hurry.
If I go through here. I'm just blocking out all the haters by ignoring them. And oh man, there's more of them. Okay, I see them they're waiting to jump me. Typical New Yorkers, right? I knew it. Leave me alone. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to fight them. Okay. God damn it. I can't ignore them. I tried. I thought I could just like run through and not bother with them, but I'm gonna have to really bother with them. Why do they got beef with me? I don't know. I've not done anything to them really. If I'm shining a flashlight in their faces, that could be annoying them maybe, but then they'll kill me regardless. I think it's just typical New Yorkers. That's what they do. They just jump you.
I have to hurry.
I think it's just the most authentic New York experience you can get in a video game. Which way was it? Was it this way? No, I'm gonna take them one at a time. Oh, do you know what? No, I don't have it. I thought... No, maybe I do. You know what? You guys can have this. Fine, I'm a cop. This is what we do. We just open fire on any civilian that happens to be directly in front of us. Oh fuck. Avoid that. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. There we go. Sorry, I get a lot or two into the roleplay sometimes when I'm pretending to be a police officer. I mean, she's a Fed. This is what she would normally be doing, right?
were afraid we'd miss you again. So good to see you.
Glad we caught you, kiddo. We missed you first time around.
So this is a reference to the fact that I'm playing the game a second time. This is a new game plus. First time around, these guys weren't here. Second time I'm playing this game in the new game plus, they are here. There are slight differences when you play the second time.
I haven't buried shit, bro. We're just helping Tom.
Time for a dip in the fountain. I'm leaving the dark place. Come with me.
Our time back there is done. But you got this, dear Saga. Adi has set up a puddle for you to swim out of. Once more with feeling.
I wish we'd gotten more time together.
This isn't goodbye, kiddo. Tom told us not to say anything about what's coming. But we'll see each other again.
I think this is referencing that there's going to be another game afterwards, possibly.
Let's see if I can swim back out.
I really love how they blend in live action with the gameplay.
I finished it. The ending we talked about.
I have the clicker and the bullet of light. Let's do this. I have to be the one to do it.
I see it clearly now. This part at least. Okay. We have met here before. Time loops in the dark place. Every choice you make affects everything that comes before and after you make it. He's here. Like it does when you change a detail in a story you're writing.
Casey?
The end. Scratch! Bell! When the bullet of light blew the darkness out of the crater of my skull, the dark presence was born from the remains, feeding on the horror around it to grow. It found me writing. It tapped into me, influenced me. I was lost in my work. The link was severed when I finished Return, but the dark presence was hungry for more. And I was missing the small part of myself that it had been born from. Alice, love is strange. Even apart, we're still together in our memories. We put each other through hell to set us free. Again and again, different versions of us. Alice helped me get there, where I needed to be. It has taken so long. The process to change reality is so delicate, to be true in just the right way and still find a way past our flaws. So many drafts, so many photographs, so many lives lived outside of time, an eternity apart on this journey to finally arrive here.
Is it over? Anderson?
Logan? Logan!
It worked.
Are you alright?
I had a terrible nightmare. Can you come home, Mom?
Oh, baby. It's over now. You're alright.
But when they were trapped in the horror story, the story changed her background to say that her daughter drowned. And by breaking out of it, Logan's not dead anymore.
The ending worked. Scratch is gone.
At last.
Thank you, my love. And so I return. With me I bear the torch of knowledge, the light, the miracle illuminated, the master of two worlds. No, the master of many worlds.
Oh yeah, that's the end. No worries, that is the end of my stream, as I've just finished Alan Wake 2. I appreciate you being here. I know it's late. If you need to head to bed or whatnot, that's absolutely fine. But that's the final ending of the game, so you need to play the game twice to get that ending, because the first time you do it, you essentially get a different ending, and you realize that, you know, the story you think is a loop, but it's not a loop, it's a spiral is what they described it as, because each loop is slightly different, and you realize if you go through the events again, you'll have slight differences, and eventually you'll get the final ending, which is that one. But this is a really fucking good game. Remedy Entertainment makes some amazing stuff like this. Control is their other game, which I really recommend to people. Next game I'll be playing, though, will be... over the weekend, I'll be playing some Marvel Rivals. I think Luna Harpy and also May might be streaming with me. I know May is going to be free on Sunday, so I'll probably be playing on Sunday. Because there's a new update, we've got the whole Fantastic Four now as well. And Monday I'll be starting The Last of Us Part 1. So I'll be streaming The Last of Us Part 1 for March, and then Part 2 for April, which is when Season 2 of the HBO series comes out as well. So I'll be playing them basically simultaneously, like parallel even, sorry. I'll be playing both The Last of Us games next. You know, I'm going to skip past, speed up. I'll skip past that. I've seen these credits before. And I don't want to get DMCA'd by the music that was playing either. There's more credits. And there's more credits. Alright, that's the end of the game. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me play Alan Wake. Let me exit this. Let's chat. I can't install the game now. It's been taking up a massive section of my PC because it's a big game. It's like 100 gigs. Yeah, I'll be installing The Last of Us. I'll be starting that on Monday. I think I'll wrap up my stream here. It's getting late. I need to get some food. So I'll see if I can find anyone to rate to. I appreciate you being here as well. Thank you for joining me for this. I really appreciated that. I will be streaming around the same time again. I normally stream Monday to Thursday, but I also do random streams on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, depending if I'm free that day or not. But usually my time is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday night. Stream on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. Let's have a look. Who do I want to send everyone to? Let me go find someone nice for everyone on Twitch to go watch when I end my stream. Let me see. Oh, okay. I think I know who I want to send you all to. Let me just double check first of all. Alright, I think one of my friends is doing a long stream right now. Let me see if I can send you to her. She's doing a... She's recently come back from streaming from a little break as well. I'm going to send you to Tori, who you guys should all know. She's basically my wife, whether I want it to be or not. I have no choice in the matter. I hope you enjoy watching her stream. She's on, I think she's on like 18 hours right now. Who knows how much further longer she'll be going for. But I'm going to send you to her. I hope you enjoy watching her. Copy and paste whichever raid message you want to use. I will see you guys over the weekend. I'll be playing Marvel Rivals, probably on Sunday. I'll be playing on Sunday with May, and then on Monday for Last of Us Part 1. So hopefully I'll see you then. Enjoy the rest of your reading, whatever you end up doing. Oh, hang on, did the raid not start? I did the wrong command, that's why. There we go. Alright, cool. I will see you whenever I see you. Enjoy your weekend or do whatever. Hopefully you have fun watching Tori, and yeah, I'm gonna head off now. Sayonara.